August 23, 1987, the bodies of Don Henry and Kevin Ives were found on the train tracks near Alexander, a small town in Saline County, Arkansas. Their lives were cut short when they were hit by a freight train while lying on the tracks. The locomotive engineer attempted to stop the train by engaging the brakes and blowing the horn, but unfortunately, it couldn't halt in time and rolled over their bodies. Initially, the deaths were ruled an accident, attributed to the boys being in a deep sleep on the tracks due to high levels of THC, the psychoactive compound in marijuana, allegedly present in their blood. The case has sparked ongoing controversy and conspiracy theories, including connections to a drug smuggling scandal. Here's a summary of events. In the early morning hours, the Union Pacific freight train thundered through the darkness. Its wheels churned, its horn blared. But the boys, they lay sprawled on the tracks. The train charged, its emergency brakes screaming. But Don and Kevin didn't flinch. The iron wheels roared over them. Dr. Fahmy Malak, the state's medical examiner, scratched his head. His official verdict, THC overdose. Yep, you heard that right. Apparently, Don and Kevin had smoked enough weed to make Snoop Dogg raise an eyebrow. They'd allegedly passed out on the tracks, stoned. But the parents, oh, they weren't having any of it. Enter James Garriott, the private investigator. He poked holes in the THC theory faster than a squirrel raiding a bird feeder. James stated, "Second autopsy time. Surprise, surprise. The boys hadn't smoked a forest of joints, maybe one or two, tops." And then came the bombshell. Don's shirt had a stab wound. Kevin's skull, crushed by his own rifle. Suddenly, accidental turned into definite homicide. The town buzzed with gossip. Who would want to silence two teenage boys? Why were they lying on those tracks? The green tarpaulin that supposedly covered their bodies vanished like a magician's rabbit. And the train crew? Tight-lipped as a poker player with a royal flush. Conspiracy theories sprouted like dandelions after rain. Drug deals gone sideways. Witnesses hushed up. Could there be forces behind the scenes pulling strings? The boys became legends, the innocent victims, caught in a web of shadows. Tell me what your theories are in the comments. The truth? Well, it's out there, buried like a pirate's treasure, waiting for a storyteller to dig it up.